Right, so this video is just showing how the boots will go together. You can see what I've done already is prime them, wet and dried them. I've then sprayed them the same way as I sprayed the others. There's already a tutorial on that one, and made them look metal just by dry brushing silver on them, so it gives some of the imperfections. I haven't laser cut the parts that go on these yet, but those will be towards the end of the things to do, and so we can see how the boots are starting to look. Now there is a left and a right on how they actually taper. However, that said, you can see on the back of the boot, this bit will be filled in by foam at some point, just to make the boots fit into those a bit better and to fit onto the foot. And we did decide that we need to make the boot so it actually moves when you walk up and down stairs and things like that. You can see there's quite a bit of a gap in there as well before it actually goes off. There's about a centimetre gap off the floor, and all that means is I can actually insert foam into the boot as well, and it gives me a bit of clearance for what I'm about to do next. The first stage was to think of how we're going to make this jointed. Could have showed material. I've come across a few things and I thought I'd try. This is a ducting pipe for water pipes and toilets, etc. I could use this piece, the spine. It's not the most flexible because it has metal in it, and I also think that will tear quite easy into that, which gives you this concertina effect. And so the other thing I thought of doing was actually using the actual rubber piece that pushes into the actual fittings. That aside, this bit did work quite well. Just place that bit back in because it was bending and flexible, but there was a problem of how I'm actually going to join this to it, because there isn't really that much to join to it. Now there is two ways I thought of doing this. The first way is to drill holes down here and to use pop rivets, but I'm not sure if the pop rivets will break the carbon fibre, because obviously the more carbon in it, the more brittle it is. So I think the pressure on the pop rivets might actually break that, even with two washers each side. So I think I'm going to bolt this on, which then brings us to another problem of how, with these two shapes being different, are we going to tape them to fit in? And that was a problem that I was thinking of, mainly because there isn't enough really of this. Ideally what would have been good is to cut one of these ribs off and to be able to attach that so it's got a further grip, and do the same on the other side, but we need a bit more than that to actually work the toe. So the solution I came up with, obviously these are quite expensive as well. These are about well, that was about £10–15 on that one as well. So the cheap alternative I've come up with is in fact this. Now this is, it says on this everything is a car mat, and what I'm hoping to use are these ribs, and to cut these out because there's quite a bit of width here as well, is to cut that out and to actually bolt it onto these parts and to see how that works. And so the next stage will be to attach, to cut this to size, make a card template, and then to attach that onto the boot to see how that looks.